Forgot to say, go ahead and close this one and don't save. All right, so we are now going to work on improving a low resolution image. At times, you might need to use an image where the only version available has low pixel dimensions. Although that may work for web pages and social media, it may not contain enough information for a high quality printing. It is possible for Photoshop to resample an image, which increase its pixel dimensions by creating new pixels based on existing ones. The Preserve Details enlargement option can be a good choice for upsampling a low resolution image. In addition to the resample options in the image size dialog box, Photoshop offers other ways to increase the pixel dimensions of an image while enhancing its details, such as super zoom, which is found in filters, neural filters, which we're going to look at later, and super resolution, which is in Adobe Camera Raw, which is something completely new. But if the full resolution original image has enough detail and it's available to you, that's a better option than enlarging the image in software. In your movie poster, you want to use the low resolution image that was posted on a social media site. You'll need to resize it without compromising quality for your printed poster. So let's click File and then Open. And we're going to open the Faces JPEG. We need to zoom in. Ooh. So it's about 300%. Drag this down. That's a nice picture. Choose image and then image size. Make sure the resample option is selected. This little check mark right here. Change the width and height measurements to percent. Right now mine's inches. We want those to be percent. Change their values to 400. Whoa. The width and height are linked by default, so the image is resized proportionally. If you need to change the width and height separately for a project, you would click the deselect the link icon, which is this right here. But we want ours to do that. We're going to drag this down to where we can see the glasses. In the resample menu, click this arrow. We are going to choose bicubic smoother enlargement. Bicubic, these are some big old words. Bicubic smoother enlargement. The image looks less rough than it did before. The resample menu includes options that control how to adjust the image for enlargement or reduction. Automatic is the default, and it picks a method based on whether you're enlarging or reducing, but you may find that another option may look better depending on the image. With the resample option still selected, choose Preserve Details enlargement, that one. The Preserve Details option results in a sharper enlargement than bicubic smoother, but this may also make image noise more visible. Move the Reduce Noise slider to 50%. So let's move this over to 50. Wow, didn't mean to do that. Image. Okay. 50%. In the image size dialog box, click and hold in the preview window to see the original image so you can compare it to the current settings. You can also compare the current settings to the bicubic smoother option by switching between them in the resample menu. So by doing this versus this. When upscaling or downscaling, choose the resample method that produces the best balance between preserving details and smoothing pixel jaggedness, and then use the reduced noise to remove noise that remains. If the reduced noise value removes too much detail, just lower it. So then click OK. Now you're going to paste this image into a feathered section of the poster. Choose Select All. And that selects everything. And then we're going to choose Edit and then Copy. Select the Movie Poster tab to bring it to the front, and then select the elliptical marquee tool, which is hidden under the rectangular one. So elliptical marquee tool. In the options bar, enter 50 for the feather. That will soften the edge of the poster image. Draw an oval in the upper right hand corner of the poster above the monster's head. The oval should overlap the window and fire escape. There's our fire escape. So something like that. Make sure layer 1 is selected. Over here, make sure you're on layer 1. And then choose Edit. And then not paste, but paste special. And paste into. So it's going to paste into that oval. You're going to get possibly a paste profile mismatch. Then just click OK. Select the Move tool. And then center this. Let's get what do we want? What do we want? Do we want something like this? In the layers panel, choose luminosity. So go over here and luminosity down here. And we are going to move the opacity slider. We want this to only be, I'm going to move it down to about 50. And there you have that up there. We have now, guess what we've done? We finished our poster. So let's click File and then Save. You can close this Faces one, don't save. So how can you change the width and height separately for a project using the image size panel? The correct way to do that would be to click the link icon to unlink the values. Remember that little link thing that I showed you a little while ago? That's how you would do it. So congratulations, you have now completed lesson 9. So you're going to submit 2 things to me. You'll submit this movie poster with your name on it, and the things I'm looking for, you should have this up here. You should have your finished monster with his colored hands. You should have this tombstone, so on and so forth. You're going to submit the full Photoshop file. And you're also going to submit the 09 working as well.